Hello everyone, I am Muhammad Aslam Al Hindi and you are learning Solidworks 2018. So we are going to learn about the different kinds of splines today. This is the simple one and the easy to use. You just need to place the points through which the spline have to cross or pass, and if you want to close the spline you can just click on the start point and the spline is complete. Now clicking on the body of the spline, you can see different handles. Using these handles you can increase the intensity at any point. You can make any point more flatter, or you can change their direction, and you can hence manipulate the shape of the spline. But you must note that the spline must not intersect itself. For example, if I try to you say I'm picking up this point and I try to for example, I'm picking this point and I try to cross or intersect it at a different point, at a different location. That won't be possible. You can see when I try to manipulate it in a way where it was intersecting itself, it didn't happen, and it restored itself to the previous position. You can see it is intersecting in this position, and once I leave the cursor it restores itself, so it won't be possible. So this is the spline. We can add the dimensions between different points as the way we like to add. That can happen, and then we will be moving for the next spline, which is a style spline. This spline is driven by its control vertices. As you can see, these points control the spline. So manipulating this kind of spline, we have to just add the dimensions to these lines, this series of lines, and we can manipulate with this spline. And manipulating with these control vertices don't make much effect on the smoothness of this spline. This is the main benefit of this kind of spline. It doesn't look somewhat ugly or rubbish. If you can see from this point we have dragged the control vertices up to this point, but still it has moved a bit sensibly, and it has made a smoother curvature. So this is the style spline, and we can add dimensions between these lines, no problem. Then we'll be showing you the next kind of spline, which is equation driven spline. For example, if we have an equation of x, for example, I'm taking 10 multiplied by x plus cosine multiplied by cosine of x. You have to place the value like this, and you have to provide the minimum and the maximum values of x. So I'm giving the minimum value of x as 5 and the maximum value as 10. Now I have to click. Now you can see this is the spline which has been created. You may think that it is a straight line, but this is not a straight line. And let me cross check the minimum and the maximum values of x. This is the minimum value, and then this one is the maximum value, which was 10. So this is a this is an equation driven spline. So if you are given an equation, you can make this kind of spline. The other one is a parametric spline, in which there are x and y two parameters, and both are being driven by the maximum and minimum values of t. So you can make a spline that way as well. For example, I add t plus sine bracket start t bracket close, and the other one is, you say 7 multiplied by t minus tangent bracket start t bracket close, and here you are giving the values as 5 and 10. Clicking for here, you can see basically I have given the values just by an idea, so I'm not very much confident about if these values are met up and they really make a sensible curve. So anyways, if you have a curve with equations, you can feed those equations here and you can make the curve appear here. So this much is enough for today. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day.